Hear me okay? All right. And let's go ahead and get settled in and settled down. Let's go ahead and turn off the external broadcast and begin to plug into ourself. So start by bringing your awareness in, closing the eyes, shutting down that external broadcast, and beginning to invest in yourself and anchor yourself into this truth. Take a few deep breaths to start. Inhaling through the nose. Go ahead and exhale out the mouth 2 more times. Big breath in through the nose. And exhale, just letting it go 1 more time. Big breath in through the nose. Exhaling that sigh of relief. We can turn off the broadcast now and tune our awareness in, getting into yourself, unplugging from external resources, external power sources, and plugging yourself into that inexhaustible power source that you have within yourself. So bringing your awareness into the center of your heart. Let's begin to watch our breath here. Just observing your breath without trying to control it to start. Now there's all kinds of breathing exercises, meditation exercises. Now the one that I have found most helpful is the fire breathing is very helpful, but it's the reverse breathing that seems to have the greatest effect on the human body. And it's exactly the way a baby breathes when a baby first comes into this world. They breathe, when they inhale, their belly comes out and expands. And when they exhale, their belly comes in, contracting. So to inhale, the belly comes out, and to exhale, the belly goes in. And the baby does this because it's trying to get its organs online, enhancing, optimizing them, balancing them, growing their organs in order to survive in this world. And at some point in our lives as we grow, we seem to lose sight of that, and we somehow reverse the breaths to where when we inhale, the belly goes in, we exhale, the belly goes out. So let's go ahead. Hopefully you've been observing your breath now. If you're ready, let's go ahead and practice the reverse breaths all together as one. Let's take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. All right, exhaling all the air out. Let's go ahead and start. Inhale, expanding the belly. Press the belly out. Exhale, now use your diaphragm, pull the belly in and up. Now you have these 2 little pockets in your lower back. Keep going, inhale, belly out. Exhale, pull the belly in. So it's like the way that a frog breathes, how it breathes into their lower back. That's what we want to do. You have 2 little lumbar pockets at the base, like right around where your kidneys are. We want to fill that with air. Inhale, belly comes out. Exhale, pull the belly in. Let's get rid of all the stale energy in our bodies. It's Friday. Continue with the reverse breathing. We're going to flood the body with new oxygen, new energy. And also, breathing this way strengthens all those tiny little muscles in your lower back. Your sacrum, the groin, the pelvic area, the connection, your adductors, the abdominals that connect your front half with your lower back. Hey, Har, pull up a chair. So this is what we want to activate, and this is how we create the strongest lifeline possible. You can do it with me. You've got a chair right there. All right, continue to breathe the reverse breaths. You can have your eyes closed or open. And breathing this way, you can have your mouth open at first. I know that in Ujjayi breath, we like to seal the lips and contain the breath in and out through the nose. But for the reverse breaths, you can get more oxygen into your body if you have your mouth open. So if you have your mouth open, that's perfectly fine. There's no chastising here. No judgment. Just breath, connecting to yourself. And we want to take about 30 to 40 of the reverse breaths to get started. Inhale, the belly comes out. Exhale, pulling the belly in. Hello, welcome. All right. Now, after we've practiced this breath, and we get to about 30 to 40, maybe even 50 breaths like this, we want to practice the hold. So we're going to do that right now. Inhale, belly comes out. Exhale, press the belly in. Pull the diaphragm up. Now we're going to hold this next breath. Inhale, let the belly come out. Expand your belly full. You want to fill the belly with air. Breath, life force prana. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Now exhale, pull the belly in. Take a slight pause. Now inhale, we're going to hold this breath again. Inhale, belly comes out. Let it expand fully. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, pull the belly in. Slight pause, one more hold. Inhale, belly comes out. Fully expand the air into your lower lumbar and your belly. Exhale, pull the belly in. All right, go ahead and shake out your body now. Take a few deep breaths. Great work, great job. Inhale, circle, sweep arms to the sky. Exhale, centering here. 2 more. Inhale, now relaxing your lower back. We're creating tension in the body, so it's very important to release it as well. Now the next breath we take, we're going to side twist towards the right today. We're going to start with the right side. But don't worry, we're not going to forget about what's left. Even though we start right, we remember that there's still a whole left side. We always want to remember what's left after being right. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. And exhale, down to the other side. We're just going to hold it here for a moment or two, letting your lower spine unwind. The reverse breaths, it takes a while to get used to it, and it can cause stress and tension on your lower back. But out of all the meditative exercise, I'm not saying that there's only one way. Inhale, come back to the center. But the most effective way to get your energy and your chi flowing has been the reverse breaths. Waking up the energy that's coiled around the base of your spine and your tailbone and your sacrum, and getting it to come all the way up and perpetuate itself. Running the energy up the spine and down the spine. And that is the way energy works, right? Expansion goes in every direction, up and down, round and round we go. Okay, now we're going to hold this right side here, this side twist. Make sure you're sitting on the edge of your seat and that feet are about hip width distance apart. Go ahead and take your back hand, grip the back of the chair, and flip the front palm to face out, placing gentle pressure on the outside of your leg. Let's lift the left leg now. You don't have to lift it too high, just however degree it feels good to you. I'm going to have to get a closer camera so I can interact with you guys. I see things coming up on the screen, but I can't read them just yet, but we'll get this figured out. So let's start to wake up the lower body now by point flex and roll the ankle out. Let's get a little bit more fluid. A little less solid. Good. Now pulsing up and down. You just want to lift the leg up and down and press out past the toes. So this is how we get past the self, past the muscles, past the ego, whatever you want to call the physical side of the body, and press out past the toes, as if your energy just kept going through the body, through the toes, aligning every muscle, ligament, strengthening every joint along the way. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, gently bring the foot back in. Sit tall out of the base of your spine first, then begin to unwind. Upper body. Inhaling, centering again. Inhale, circle, sweep arms to the sky. Nice big stretch to the left now. Taking a moment for your spine to unwind in the complete opposite direction. Take a few relaxing breaths. And when you're ready, back hand comes to the center of the chair. Nice tight grip. Flip the front palm to face out. Stretching the right leg all the way out. Point flex and roll the foot. Good. Slowly start to just feel out your body. So we're checking in with our body still. Beginning to connect our mind, body, breath, all working as one. So continue to breathe deeply. We haven't started our ujjayi breaths yet. We're just feeling the body out, waking up and saying hello to every part of ourself. Now beginning to press out past the self on this side. So pressing out past the toes. Start to just feel it out. Pulsing the leg up and down. And exhale. Gently start to pull the foot in. Sit nice and tall. Unwind to the front. And shake the body out. Deep breath now. Inhaling. And exhale. Hands to the knees. We're just going to do one forward fold. And hold it here. Allow your upper body to rest over your legs now. And your arms and shoulders down by your sides. Now we breathed into our lower back to start, so now let's breathe into our thoracic spine, our upper back and shoulders. Now if it feels okay on your neck, allowing your head and neck to relax for a moment, you can keep your hands on top of your knees if that's okay. If that feels good on you, modify as needed. You just want to begin to relax and let go of any holding patterns or sleeping patterns in your head, neck, and shoulders now. And the more you relax your neck, the more the artery in your neck can dilate, allowing more blood flow to the brain, giving your brain a nice oxygenated, new, energized, rich, like bath. All right, one more breath. See if you're holding on into your shoulders a little bit more. Trying to let go of and find areas that you can release a little bit more. Next, inhale. Bring the hands all the way up to the knees again. Rolling it up. One vertebrae at a time. Good. Chin is last to lift. Now planting the feet firmly into the floor. Inhale, lift up through the fingertips. Very powerful here. Exhale, heart center 2 more times. Inhale, get that lift through the fingertips. Exhale, harnessing your energies within. We've got you all online now. Exhale, thumbs to third eye. Now that we're a little bit more clear, centered, and grounded, let's begin to set your intention. Energizing your intention with every part of your being, coming into balance with every part that transcends and through your life. And enhancing your intention with a dedication, connecting to all and everyone who has tuned in, past, present, and future, giving thanks to the ancestors. Dialing into this space. Feeling your intention permeate through every cell in your body. We're going to take 3 deep breaths now. Inhale, outstretching the arms above. Exhale, full circle. Gather up that energy through the ground. Bring it up through the feet, through the spine, crown of the head. 2 more times. Breathing life into your intention. Full cycle, knowing it's going to come right back through where we began. Deep bow and honor to that intention. Let's go ahead and start to wake up the rest of the body. Interlace the fingers, press the hands to the sky. Let's come into cat-cow. As you exhale, lean back, tilt the tailbone under and press the palms away. Inhale, come up to the sky. And exhale, start to round as you press. One more time here, opening up the shoulders. Exhale. Next time you press, we're going to work the shoulder a little bit more. Release the hands. Stretch the fingers in front of you and place one arm on top of the other. Interlace the fingers here. Release the shoulders as far away as you can from each other. And as you exhale, round, pulling the fists down, through, and under. Stretching the elbows, forearms, wrists, and knuckles. Oh! 2 more times. Oh, yeah. Inhale, coming all the way up. Thank you. Thank you. And exhale, pulling down, through, and under. Now, next time we come up, come all the way up, biceps by ears, plugging the shoulders in and bending the elbows. Opening up the elbows to the sides. Deep breath. We're going to switch out the palms now. Exhale, fingertips right there in front as you reach, pulling the shoulders back. And you're just going to switch. Opposite arm on top. Interlace the fingers. Let's go ahead and stretch out the shoulders this way. Exhale to round the spine. Curl the tailbone under and pull the fists down, through, and under. All right, 2 more times. Inhale to outstretch. And exhale, pull it down, through, and under. And we're going to hold the next one. Next time you pull the fist through, let's breathe just like this. Pulling the shoulders down your spine. Lengthening the back of your neck. Taking a deep breath into the wrists. And exhale. All the way up to the sky. Go ahead and shake out the hands and shoulders. Shake out the feet. We're going to come into Tai Chi, but first, go ahead and separate your feet about shoulder width distance apart. Come up onto the toes and draw your toes underneath your knees so you can lift up the heels and stretch through all 4 layers of muscles in your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, press the hands all the way out. Wrists come down to the knees. Inhale, point the fingertips down. Lift them all the way up. And exhale, press it out. Few more times. Inhale, up. And this is the kind of energy that burns through your body, creates fire, heat, agony, whatever you want to call it. It's like your own broiler within yourself. So we want to burn up any rubbish, burn up any kind of impurifications in the body, using that magic that you created. Good. Exhale, press the wrists out. Inhale, pull the wrist up. Exhale, press it out. And continue to press down through the feet. And get the energy going through every corner of the body, especially through the fingers and toes. We don't want to forget about all the tiny little places in our body that are so important. All right, next breath, you just want to come to bringing your arms about parallel to the ground and just start to wiggle the fingertips out. And we're going to start with the right hand, squeezing each finger, going back and forth a few times. And if your heels and your feet are fatigued, go ahead and lay them flat on the mat. Remember to modify this practice to fit you and your needs. And once you're done massaging the fingers and the knuckles, make sure you take care to massage the fatty part of the thumb on the hand there. Pull in to the wrists. And don't forget to massage the backs of the hands. Our hands, our fingers, our knuckles, they take up so much pressure and they absorb so much of just the normal everyday wear and tear and stress. So it's important that we take the time to alleviate them. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Inhale, lengthen all the way up to the top. We're going to come into cat-cow, hands to the knees, and begin to massage your knees. Bring the heels back underneath the knees and begin to fan your toes. So you just want to make sure you get every toe, just fan them out completely as you breathe. Now 3 rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, open up the chest. Arch your lower back as if you're sending your tailbone away from you. And as you exhale, pull your belly in. Go nice and slow. Curl the tailbone under, round the shoulders. Press your back away from you. Inhale. Lead with your tailbone and go nice and slow. Chest and chin is last to lift. Exhale, again, lead with your tailbone. Go nice and slow. Curl it under, pull the belly in, round your shoulders, chin to chest. One more. Inhale, gently pull on the knees to open up a little bit more. Exhale, come back into the neutral spine. And we're going to go ahead and lock up the bandhas. Inhale, circle, sweep arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Relax your shoulders down. And begin to pull your pelvic wall up, navel in towards your spine, and hug your hip bones in towards your sacrum, creating that strong abdominal lock. Now bring the chin down towards your chest. Lengthen the back of your neck. And let's start our Ujjayi breaths. Inhaling through the nose, keeping the lips sealed, and exhale through the nose. Now it's a firm palm press. And a firm press equally down into the feet. Seeing if you can relax your knees here at the same time. So here is where we learn how to flex certain muscle groups in the body while relaxing others at the same time. So let's start with the ground up. Press your feet down into the mat. Relax your knees. Next, travel up through the thighs. Make sure your pelvic wall is contained, pulled up, and the navel in towards your spine. Continue the Ujjayi breaths, breathing in and out through the nose. Relaxing the heart, relaxing the lungs, and relaxing your shoulders completely. So there's no tension in the shoulders, yet your spine is active. Keep lifting up through the back of the neck, elongate the spine. Chin is still down at the chest, breathing into the lymph nodes underneath the jaw. A few more deep breaths just like this. Whole body strong, alert, yet relaxed breath, relaxed heart, relaxed mind, and relaxed eyes. Good. Inhale, circle sweep, come all the way up to the top. Now we're going to lean back. Let the abdominals catch. So you want to stay connected to the abdominals. Inhale, lift the right leg. Go ahead and point flex. Roll the foot out. And we're going to slowly start to drive. Now use your right hand, press it into the left to twist the torso over towards the left. Hold it here, but don't hold your breath. Inhale, now press the left hand into the right, keeping the shoulders down your spine, keeping that connection to your core, and keep pressing out through your uplifted foot. And we're just going to do 3 rotations each side. So around the second one here. Breathing into the body, using your hands to drive, and trying to stay and remain long all the way through the toe and through the crown of the head. Last drive here, left hand into the right. Feel the corset that wraps around your rib cage and the base of your spine. Last breath. And exhale. Slowly start to sit nice and tall. Pull the foot in, shake the leg out, and release. Now whole body, just stretch it out. Inhale, lengthen to the sky, and exhale. Now we're going to lean back and start on the left side. Now when you lean back, it's a hinging of the hips. Lift the left leg up, point flex and roll. So you want to smooth out any roundness that you might have in your lower back. Sometimes we hunch over. You want to lift up and out of the base of your spine. Now get ready. Feel that connection of the belly button tethered to the toe as we drive. Left hand into the right. Slowly starting to rotate towards the other side. Feel that length. Make that connection with your abdominals to strengthen them. Strengthening your infrastructure, all those tiny little muscles. Lifting up and out of the base of the spine. And staying connected in this moment. Staying in your body. Good. Now holding it here. One more. Rotating. Pressing it out. Lifting up. Pull the belly in. Strong body. And release. Pull the left foot in. Tap it out. Sit nice and tall first. And then add in the rest of the body. You want to shake out any tension that we create. We don't want to carry it into the next moment. So here we go, releasing in between the poses, taking those deep breaths in through the nose, circle sweep. Exhale to center and reground. Reset. Good. One more. Good. And now we're going to come back into Genie, Genie for the first time today. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Bring one arm on top of the other, releasing the shoulders back, leaning back. And we're going to start with the left side first. So lifting the left leg up, pointing the knee out and the toe in, and driving over towards the left first. Now see if you can touch your elbow to the knee. A little bit of a gentle pressure here. Leave the knee there and rotate towards the other side. Lift up and out of your spine. Breathe towards the other side. Make that connection, elbow to knee. And rotate towards the right. Keeping the hip open. Strengthening the tiny little muscles there. Now we're going to hold it here. This is the third one. Inhale, press the leg out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, press it out. Exhale, pull it in. One more. Lengthen here. Exhale, pull it in. Make that connection. And set it down. Tap it out. Sit nice and tall. And unwind. 3 deep breaths here. Releasing the shoulders, relaxing through the spine, relaxing through the feet, And on this next breath, go ahead and bring the opposite arm on top. Lean back. Now lifting the right leg, turning the hip out. So knee out, toe in. Rotating over towards the right and making that connection with the elbow and knee together. If you can. If not, that's perfectly fine. Now holding it here and using your breath to lead the way, rotating towards the other side. And slowly coming back. Making that connection. Pulling the navel in. And this is number 2. And still feeling that connection through your abdominals. Okay, now we're going to hold this next one. Rotating over towards the right. Full length through the spine. Inhale. Now pressing the right leg out. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, press it out. Exhale, pull it in. One more. Inhale, press it out. Exhale, pull it in. And tap it out. Sit nice and tall. Unwind the body. Now, one forward fold here. Inhale to lengthen hands to the knees. Leaning the chest forward. We're just going to stay right here. Relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. Taking deep breaths. And letting go of any tension. And whenever we're in that resting pose in between the fire poses, you just want to take account of your body without judgment. It's a compassionate body scan without over-analyzing anything. Just connecting to your body, seeing what's there. And whenever I get quiet into my body, I ask myself, well, where am I holding on? Where can I let go more? So in yoga, we go after those hard things. We look for the tough spots so we can relax into that space and breathe into it. No agenda. Just doing whatever it is that we need to do to keep ourselves going. Exhale. Slowly start to roll it up. And if you're on the inhale, if your cues are off the mine, or if your breath is off of my cues, that's perfectly fine. Whether you're on the inhale or exhale, as long as you are breathing at attention. And it's the breath. That's the secret to this all. It keeps us connected into the now moment, keeps us energized. It fuels our ship. All right, let's center it here. Now we're going to come into Goddess. So go ahead and open up just a little bit. You don't have to go too far. You just want to bring the heels in with the toes out. Now we're going to start with the left arm. Inhale. And bring the right fingertips down towards the heel, but it doesn't have to come all the way. Exhale, coming towards the other side. Inhale, the right arm comes up. Now we're going to come into this a few more times. And this time, focus on grounding the right hip down into the chair. Exhale, other side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, ground the opposite hip down into the chair. I want to keep it nice and even. Now we're going to hold this side stretch. And focus on opening up the shoulders to the sky, because sometimes we like to collapse and round down. Now that's a very sick place to be, so you want to keep yourself open. Opening up the chest and the shoulders. Grounding down through the heels. And exhale, coming into the other side. And take your time here. Remember, you are on your own time now. Maybe roll down a little bit so you can feel how that feels, and do the contrast of it, the opposite of that. Open up your chest to the sky. Because we learn by contrast, right? How would we know pleasure if we never knew pain? Success, what is it without failure? They're both the same thing, the opposites. And exhale. Coming back into the center. Now flip the hands to the insides of the knees. We're going to come into a forward fold. And roll the right shoulder down. Pulling the right hip back. And slowly coming in towards the other side. Lengthening your laterals. The length of your spine, the length of your back. Coming back towards the center now. And rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Now slowly starting to bring the feet all the way together. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Side twist towards the right. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale towards the left. Good. Coming into eagle now. Inhale, circle sweep. Come all the way up to the center. Exhale, hands through. Let's reground and connect. We're going to bring the left leg on top of the right. And just point the top toes down. Internally rotate the thighs in towards each other. Get that length through the shoulders. So you want to lean back. Reach the arms in front. You're going to place the right arm underneath the left. So it's right underneath the left. Wrapping the arms around. Leaning it back now. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Hinge at the waist to come forward. Squeeze the elbows, lengthen the arms. Inhale, bring it back up. Lean it back, let the abdominals catch. Lift the elbows up. And squeeze the elbows in. Come forward again. This is number 2. Go ahead and come back up. This will be the last center. When you lean back, see if you can lift the elbows up. Exhale, pull the elbows in. Sit nice and tall. Come forward and down. Good. Now we're going to rotate over towards the left. Sit tall and lengthen through the side waist as you come up. Then hinge at the hips. Come forward. Lengthen the arms down. Now come back up. And go nice and slow. It's not about how fast you go. It's about feeling into your body. Lengthen from the side waist. Come down. And back up. Lean it back. Slowly rotate towards the other side. And this is where we really connect to our body. So your body will tell you when to push and when to pull back. So if you feel any sharp pain, then go ahead and take a break and use your breath to very gently poke and prod the tissues to life. All right, come back up to the center. We're going to release the arms first. Good. And release the top leg. Letting that go. Oh, hang on really quick. Hold on really quick. How are you guys doing over there? Okay, hold on. Looks like it's gonna... There. Okay, other side. Oh, this one too. Thank you so much for coming and doing yoga with me today. Okay, let me put this in here. This is on. Okay. That's on. All right, let's come into the other side of eagle. There, you got a little bit more of a break. Inhaling here. And exhale. Feet together. Now we bring the right leg up and over the left. Just pointing the top toes down. Squeezing the inner thighs. Inhale to gain that length. Exhale to sit back. Now bring the left arm underneath the right, wrapping the arms around. Inhale to sit nice and tall. Both hip bones are evenly grounded. Exhale, pull the belly in. Let's center ourselves out first. Lengthen through the arms. Inhale to bring it back. Sit nice and tall. Lean back. Lift the elbows up. Lengthen here. And exhale. Sit nice and tall. Pull the elbows in. Lengthen through the arms. Now we're creating that tourniquet effect in the artery in our arms and legs. This will be the last center. Lengthen the elbows up. Pull it down. That way when we unwind, new blood flow will rush through the arteries, improving that circulation and flow. Okay, so now let's add in the rotations. Lean back, let the abdominals catch. Lengthen through the side waist. Lean forward. Good. Come down. Now lean it back. Come to the other side. Forward and come down. And just do what you can. This is a very intense sequence here. We're resetting the 8 major joints of the body. Breathing into the joints, strengthening them, and also releasing tension at the same time. So there's a lot going on. Let's go nice and slow. Staying connected to the breath. Good. We've got the last one here. Lengthen as you rotate. Now coming back to the center, go nice and slow. We're going to sit tall here. Unwind the arms first. Very gentle. Oh, and come back to the back of the chair now. And come into downward facing dog. Let me make sure. Okay, you guys are still with me? Okay, good. So bring the back of the chair just on here. Go like that. Yes. Okay, good. You're still there. Okay, so you want to step back, and we're going to widen our stance this time. So separate your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width distance apart this time. And go ahead and start to walk it out. Now lengthen your arms here, widening your shoulder blades away from each other, down your spine. So you want to externally rotate your shoulder blades. Widen them, broaden them, down your back, away from each other. And also keep the back of your neck nice and long. You want to keep your neck active and in line with your spine. Now next, take your elbows and internally rotate your elbows in towards each other. Maybe even turn your hands in towards each other as if you were praying or clapping. That's how you want the deep rotation of your shoulders and your arms to be in. So an external rotation of the shoulders, if that makes sense, and an internal rotation of the arms. Now once you have that in place, go ahead and bring your hands, without moving the shoulders or the arms, bringing your hands to the back seat of the chair and bend your knees a lot. Now the more you bend your knees, the deeper of a stretch you'll get in your lower back. I know this looks weird, but don't worry about it looking pretty. It's about feeling into your body and releasing your lower spine. Decompress each vertebrae here. Now take a few more deep breaths. Let's go ahead and relax the head, neck, and shoulder. Go ahead and shake your head yes a few times. And no a few times. Let's walk out the downward facing dog. Bending one knee, straightening the other. And begin to focus on driving your hips back behind you. So keeping that length through the arms and shoulders. Now pulling whichever leg that you're straight, pull that hip back behind you. Stretch through the side waist, the rib cage. Now bending and straightening the opposite leg, whichever leg you're on. See if you can lengthen and pull your hip back. feeling into your body. Good. We're going to do it 2 more times each side. So this is what yoga is all about. Just listening to your body and making that connection. Discovering places within yourself that you never thought you had. And it's amazing how far your back can unwind and lengthen, and how far you can actually stretch your hips once you begin to breathe and feel into them. So don't be afraid of your body. All right, so let's come over to the left side of the chair, and we're going to work on balancing today. So bring the weight into the right side of the body, picking up the left knee. Bring the weight into the right heel, grip with the toes, suction cup your foot, right hand to the back of the chair, left hand to the knee. Now drop both hips in line, so maybe roll the left hip down so that it's even with the right. Stand nice and tall all the way from the heel going up through the crown of your head. Pull your shoulders down and open up the left knee here. Good. Now, if you like, we're only going to be here for a few more deep breaths. You can release the right hand. Inhale, breathing the right hand to the side, up to the sky. Keep your eyes locked on a non-moving object and keep your breath going. And of course I'm going to fall out. There we go. Make sure you're standing on solid ground. And exhale, release. Right hand to the back of the chair. Left hand comes down. Shake the body out. And release. Now we're going to come into the other side. Shift the weight into the left side of the body, grounding down through the heel, gripping with the foot. Right hand to the knee, both hips in one line. You can play with your weight a little bit. Eyes locked. Inhaling the left arm either out to the side or nice and high. Good. Breathing it here, just playing with our balance and knowing that your balance is going to be different every single day. And some days you're on top of the world, other days not so much. And allow your balance to be whatever it is it's going to be today. One more deep breath. We'll always have time and room and space to practice. Exhale, set it down, release it out. Nice, big breath here. We're going to move on, shifting the weight into the right side of the body. Lifting the left knee up, opening up the knee to the side. Now engage your core here. We're going to twist. We're going to come into that standing twist. Exhale, pull the knee back forward. Switch the grip, right hand to the knee, left hand to the chair, and either stay here with the left hand solid on the back of the chair, that's perfectly fine, or inhale, left arm up to the sky. Opening out to the side. Inhale, taking the back arm, pulling it up, and setting it down. Good job. Shake it out. Come into the other side. Now bring the weight into the left side of the body. Open up the right knee. Keep your eyes locked. Now use your core to pull the knee back forward again. Inhale, left arm up, or you can just stay hanging on to the chair. That's perfectly fine. You can hang on to the chair with the right hand as you open up to the side. Wait a minute. One more breath here. Inhale to come forward and down. Now we're going to come back into the chair. We're going to do a few more stretches. Inhaling now. And exhale. We're going to let go of the practice. Exhale, side twist towards the right. Staying here, flip the front palm. Inhale, right arm to the sky and over. Exhale to slowly come back. Unwind towards the front. Exhale to the other side. Flip the front palm to face out. Inhaling, left arm up and over. Exhale to return. Unwind. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, one forward fold. Pulling the heart center forward. Exhale to roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Let's get ready for final Shavasana. Now, placing your palms face up on your lap. Excuse me. And beginning to let your breath go, your body go. Relaxing every muscle now. Beginning to dial into this space. Getting into a comfortable position where you can lengthen your spine. So you want to keep each vertebrae stacked one above the other, keeping every part of yourself relaxed. Palms face up in the lap. Letting your breath go and coming into your own stillness. Learning how to plug yourself into yourself. You have an inexhaustible energy source within yourself. And often we plug ourselves into the media, into other people, into activities, extracurricular activities, and forget that we can plug ourselves into ourselves. And that is where we should draw our energy from, always. Because we will never let ourselves down once we learn how to do this. And that is why meditation is so important. No expectations, no agenda. Just continue to withdraw. Withdrawing from everything you've ever been told. Withdrawing from everything that you've heard. So that means letting the ears go and everything the ears have come with. And withdrawing from the eyes and everything you've seen with the eyes and that projection, letting that go. Letting go of your sense of smell and your mouth, the speech, the taste. And this practice is called pratyahara, withdrawal from the senses in order to heighten them, deepening your Shavasana awareness. Now the last part of the senses is your skin, letting go of your skin, your sense of feeling and sense of touch. Getting to know another side of yourself. Disengaging from any thoughts, let them float on. And if you struggle with thoughts, it's okay. Just notice them. Bring your attention back into your body. into observing your breath without trying to control it, noticing sensations as they rise and fall. Noticing emotions as they come and go, just like the seasons. No need to move, no need to react. An emotion comes up, observe, watch, and continue to breathe. See how far you can go in final Shavasana today. See how far you can let go of your senses, everything you know, your emotions, and the sensations. Reset, restore, rejuvenate, re-energize, and connect to your personal power source. Shavasana. Alright, let's start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, and take a few deep breaths to close. Inhaling now, remembering your intent. And remember this feeling. Have this be your foundation, making every part of your day that walking, talking, meditative state of mind. Namaste.